Hello, and welcome back to Fem Life. Do not forget to subscribe to the channel. Two lucky winners get to spend 1 hour on video chat with me. Tyler had always known that he was different from other boys. Ever since he was a child, he had been drawn to feminine clothes and toys. He loved the feeling of wearing his mother's high heels and twirling in her skirts. But as he grew older, he was constantly told that he needed to act more like a real man. He tried his best to fit in and play the part of a stereotypical boy, but it never felt authentic to him. It wasn't until his teenage years that Tyler discovered the term crossdresser. He felt a rush of relief and understanding wash over him as he read about others who shared his desire to express their femininity. Tyler finally had a label for what he had been feeling all his life. He started experimenting with crossdressing in the privacy of his own room. He would sneak his mother's clothes and makeup, immersing himself in the euphoric feeling of embodying his true self. But he was always careful to hide this side of himself from his family and friends. Tyler knew that they would never understand, and he feared their judgment and rejection. Despite his efforts to keep his crossdressing a secret, Tyler couldn't deny that he felt more comfortable and confident when he presented as female. He would often daydream about living as a girl, with a new name and identity. In these fantasies, he was no longer Tyler but a girl named Taylor. As he got older, Tyler's crossdressing became more of a regular occurrence. He would spend hours perfecting his makeup and outfit, carefully choosing each piece to create the perfect feminine image. But he still kept this side of himself hidden from the outside world. That is until he met Nathan. Nathan was the first person who accepted Tyler for who he truly was. They had met at work and quickly became good friends. Tyler felt like he could be himself around Nathan, and he took a leap of faith and opened up about his crossdressing. To his surprise, Nathan was not only understanding but supportive of Tyler's desire to express his femininity. With Nathan by his side, Tyler felt more confident and brave. He started going out in public dressed as Taylor, and for the first time in his life, he felt truly happy. He loved the way people would look at him with curiosity and admiration, rather than judgment and disgust. Tyler finally felt like he could be himself without fear of rejection. As Tyler continued to explore his crossdressing, he started to realize that he was a better girlfriend than a boyfriend. When he presented himself as Taylor, he was kinder, more patient, and more attentive. Taylor had a natural ease about her that Tyler could never achieve as a boy. It wasn't just in his relationships that Tyler noticed a difference. He excelled in tasks such as cooking, decorating, and organizing, traditional feminine tasks that he had never been interested in before. He found joy in taking care of himself and those around him. Tyler realized that it wasn't about being a boy or a girl, it was about being true to himself. But even as Tyler embraced his true identity, there were still moments of doubt and insecurity. He couldn't help but wonder if he was truly accepted or if people were just curious about his lifestyle. He constantly worried about being judged and rejected by those he cared about. One day, while out on a date with Nathan as Taylor, Tyler's fears were put to the test. They were at a restaurant when a group of guys started to mock them, calling Tyler offensive names and making loud, snide comments. Tyler felt his heart drop, and he wanted to run away and hide. But Nathan stood by his side, and instead of lashing out, he calmly asked the group to leave them alone. After the incident, Tyler couldn't stop crying. He was angry, hurt, and scared. But Nathan held him and reassured him that he was loved and accepted, no matter what. It was in that moment that Tyler knew that he had found someone who saw him for who he truly was and loved him unconditionally. As their relationship grew and they became more serious, Tyler and Nathan talked about the possibility of living together. Tyler's heart fluttered at the thought of spending every day as Taylor, with Nathan by her side. It was a dream come true. And when they finally moved in together, Tyler fully embraced his identity as Taylor. She was no longer just a side of him that he kept hidden, but the person he truly was. Nathan loved Taylor just as much as he loved Tyler, and he made her feel like the most beautiful and feminine person in the world. Together, they faced the challenges and obstacles that came with being a gender non-conforming couple. But they never wavered in their love and acceptance for each other. In fact, it only made their bond stronger and Tyler's femininity even more attractive to Nathan. Years went by, and Tyler and Nathan grew old together. They built a beautiful life as Taylor and Nathan, and their love only continued to blossom. They hoped that one day, society would catch up with their open-mindedness and understanding. But until then, they were content living their lives as their true selves, inspiring and advocating for others to do the same. And when Tyler looked back at his life, he knew that he wouldn't have it any other way. He was no longer just a crossdresser, he was Taylor, and she was loved fiercely by the one person who saw her true beauty, inside and out.